Hello, my name is Frank Stebner. I'm a former marathoner, former course director for the Vancouver Marathon and board member, and current historian for the Vancouver Marathon. Yeah, the Vancouver Marathon started in 1972 with just a handful of runners. Lionsgate Roadrunners was asked to host the BC Marathon Championships. So it was initially intended to be a one-year event. Lionsgate decided that we want to continue the tradition of organizing a marathon every year, and it has grown in the past 45 years from that very first year in 1972. Participation has increased immensely. It started out being a race for mainly elite runners, people that would run under 3 hours, and now it attracts runners of all abilities. You know, from the 2-hour, 15-minute marathoner to the 6-hour marathoner. So we encourage participation in general, and it's no longer just an elite event. Well, the Vancouver Marathon is one of the oldest running marathons in the world. It's important to document the history of the Vancouver Marathon so that we know how the marathon progressed over the years. Well, the trophy originally belonged to William Chandler. William Chandler won the 1909 Vancouver Marathon, which was a loop course around a park not far from the BC Sports Hall of Fame. I'm not sure who designed the trophy, but it's quite an elaborate trophy, and it does include the new marathon distance of 26 miles, 385 yards. Which was the new marathon distance established at the 1908 London Marathon. The current course record is 2:13:14. It was won by Gary Henry from Australia in 1980. It was a very hot day. That was my first year in Vancouver. I participated in the race, but I did not finish. But I was fortunate enough to see Gary Henry finish and break the course record, which stands to this day. It was the women's course record by Claudia Camargo of Argentina. Her time was approximately 2 hours and 37 minutes. So it's always exciting when a course record is broken. As a marathoner, I ran on very many different marathon courses. My personal best was on the Two Bridges course, you know, running over the Lionsgate Bridge to North Vancouver, and then coming back over the Second Narrows Bridge. It was considered the toughest of all the courses that we've had over the years, but for me personally, it was the best course for me. In 1986, the course went out to Spanish Banks. In 1986 was a significant year because we were celebrating the 100th birthday of the city of Vancouver. I would like to see it recognized as one of the top marathons in the world, a marathon that attracts runners, you know, not just to the marathon, but to visit the city itself. The course itself right now is very scenic. It takes you through different parts of the city. I always did want to see a finish in the downtown, and it works out to be a beautiful finish line.